You are a good man who deserves a good wife. Thank goodness you married Laura before you found her. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a toast to the bride and groom, Laura and Alex.
Laura and Alex. Now, there he is.
I believe it's my turn. Thanks for that, Max, and very kind words. I appreciate that. Before I really get started, I really just want to thank you all for coming. We really appreciate a lot of you travel a long way, and we really appreciate your attendance, and I hope you have a wonderful day, as I'm sure myself and Laura will. Okay, before I start, just want to draw your attention to our guest book over there. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it yet, but there's a Polaroid camera. So feel free to take a silly photo of yourself, stick it in the book, and write a little message so me and Laura can look at the years to come, I guess. Laura's going to say that, yes. Right, firstly, I think I won't get away with this without saying thank you to Laura. I think you all appreciate it. It's lovely today. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I'd also just like to say a massive thank you just personally, Laura, for organising this whole day, because, quite frankly, you wouldn't have done it right. I have done that. My one job, as I said earlier, was getting the rooms done, and Laura's literally turned up yesterday morning, so I breathed a massive sigh of relief. So thanks, Laura. I really appreciate all the effort you've gone to. I'm sure everyone else does. Okay. I want to say thank you to Leah. There she is. For really welcoming to you on Laura's little life. I'm going to leave it there, camera well up. I want to say a big thank you to my mum and dad. Obviously, I appreciate all you've done over the years, and also the help this day come to how it is now. I'd also like to say thank you for welcoming Laura and both Leah to our family, because obviously it's not easy, but you've both welcomed me, and I really appreciate it. I also want to say a massive thank you to these guys here, Max and Sarah, and Laura's parents, obviously, for really welcoming me to the family, and also just really been great guys, and really just appreciate the help and support you've given us, helping us put this day together, and also just in general, really. Just really appreciate that, guys. I will do a toast at the end. I don't want to do loads of them, so I can do that. A big thanks to Jack. I think a few of you have noticed him around the room. Drinking. No, big seriously, you've done a massive great job for us, man. I really appreciate it. And it was an amazing stag do. I'm sure the guys who won't appreciate it, good laugh.
Yeah, it was good.
Except for a few of the guys,
Oh, yeah.
I'll gloss over. So yeah, really appreciate it. Really, done more than you could. So really appreciate it. Big thanks to the bridesmaids, Lisa, Leah, and my sister over there. You both all got through. Three of you look wonderful today, and just really appreciate the help you've given Laura. I'm still she's a bit crazy this morning, but you've got it here. You've got it here, so I really appreciate it. Quite happy. Big thanks to the ushers, Tristan and Pete. Obviously, they've not really done much, but if I'm honest, Claire and Jack do most of that work, so I appreciate it. Round of applause. Just continue to thank you a little more. I'd like to say a big thank you to Laura's nan, Sheila, who's over there. Sheila, I appreciate that you've welcomed me to the family as well, and all the help you've given us in both our house and also today. I really appreciate that. Again, just want to say thank you to Lisa's parents over there, Richard and Jackie. He's topped up the wine over there. A lot of you won't know that they both kindly agreed to let us use their place in France for our honeymoon, so that's been my extra free wine for everyone because you save a bit of money. But thanks guys, we really appreciate it. I hope you got your little gift in your we're nearly there. Thanks to Vicky. Vicky very kindly has done all Laura's makeup, and I'm sure you agree she's done a wonderful job. Just want to say a quick thank you. Finally, Jen, I'm not sure if she's here, but she's our wedding organiser. She's really just helped the day run as smoothly as it has, and hopefully it continues to run. Okay, so just before I sort of leave you guys, I guess I better say a few nice things about Laura. I'll be honest, I wrote this about 20 past 10 last night. From my head. But Laura, I'd just like to say a big thank you. I really appreciate all you've done for this day, and also just what you've done to me, my life really in general. I really just feel so lucky to have found you again. I know, but again in Chicago, so last evening. You always told me not to tell you the rest of the story, so I won't. Maybe later on I should. But yeah, I feel really lucky that I found you, and you as well. But yeah, most importantly, you know, I'm just really glad that we found my way here today. To be honest. I'm nearly done. I just want to tell you just a really brief story about when I first so I met Laura again in Chicago and that. So she told me she had a child, and obviously, being a young bloke, I was a bit, wary of that, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And I still am. And that's the best it's going to get. And I just remember a time when I first met Leah, to be honest, I was laying in Laura's bed after a night of just cuddling. It's not been written down. But I remember Leah, she was only about 1 at the time, she called round the little corner, she sort of just stared at me. And I remember looking at her thinking, what the hell am I doing here? I'm not saying that joke. And I'll be honest, I was scared. I remember playing building blocks with her that morning, and I'll be honest, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm sure a lot of you guys will appreciate that. But I can safely say it's the best decision I've ever made to be where I am now. And I just want to say a big thank you to both of you for really letting me into your life. And I really appreciate it. Before I pass over to Jack, I'd like to raise a toast to basically everyone here in attendance, the guys I thanked today, but most importantly my beautiful new wife, so to Laura.
Laura.
But actually, before I go, one more thing. I just want to hand out a few presents that we've got for the few special people who've made this day possible. So it's going to quickly hand them out. Laura, we're going to hand them out. This is guys, just really appreciate all the work you do. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Do we get a present, mate?
Jack, you get yours after the speech.
Mackay. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Mackay, what about resident photographer? Do I get a present? Do I get a present, mate?
Again, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. And, I'll pass you on to Jack.
Woo! Go, Jackie!
Can I get a bit more of a round of applause? Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, for you who don't know me,
Me is 2
I'm a
words.
little bit drunk. Literally wasted. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Laura and Alex for the day so far. It's been brilliant. So thank you for inviting us. I also just want to say thank you to the bridesmaids. Lisa, they're beautiful. That's right. Change subject. When Alex asked me to be best man, I really felt privileged, and I guess it's by default I'm up here today because he really doesn't have that many friends. So. I've known Alex for about 15 years now, and in that time we've done quite a lot together. We got to school together, we worked together, and then we even went travelling together. So as you can imagine, there's been quite a few stories on the way. We'll end it there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you can imagine, there's been quite a few stories on the way. Now, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you that a best man speech shouldn't take as long as they're.
Jack, start again. Go.
Start clapping again. Start filming.
It's rolling. It's still rolling.
Best man speech shouldn't take any longer than it takes the groom to make love. There we go. So, I give you Mr. and Mrs. McCoy. How you got?
Someone's got to do this cut.
Right, I was in Australia for about 6 months in Australia, and in that time we travelled a lot together up the east coast. One memory of mine I also remember in Australia is when we went to Eddie Beach. We decided to book a trip to... I'm not saying this right at all.
No, you're not.
Alex, want to turn off the camera, mate?
That's all right, mate. It's still rolling.
One memory of mine is that I always remember that our time in Australia is when we went to Eddie Beach. We decided to go boat trip to where we would take our beautiful islands and beaches around Australia. There were a three-day trip in total. Everything seemed great. We could take a snorkel in the Great Barrier Reef during the day, top off our tan around the secluded beaches, and even get drunk on the booze they provided in the boat. Sorry, I'm really drunk. Needless to say, I had a brilliant time. Sorry, I'm literally so drunk.
Round of applause!
This is going to ruin it. Although the same couldn't be the same for Alfie, what Although the same couldn't be the same for Alex. It turns out Alex gets seasick and it spent the whole 3 days in the bed being sick. Do you remember that? I do. Anyway, it didn't come out the greatest, but you remember it. Okay. Even when we got off the trip, we had finished, the staff and captain who you were with. No. It's my best audience. No one has seen with a 3-day trip, and brilliant. Money well spent, I would say. Another memory of mine is in Australia is when we decided to chip in and all buy a cheap car. We thought it would be a great way to see the East Coast, with us all being able to see the East Coast wherever we liked. With us all small budget, we managed to buy a full estate. Not in the best of condition, it had to be said, but it would do for us. Now after driving around, we realised the radio didn't work. Now this doesn't sound a big deal, but you know, we're driving around for free 10 hours a day, it gets on your nerves. Now, if you know Alex like I know, he thinks of himself as a bit of a singer. I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, that he's definitely not, he cannot sing. We found ourselves... sorry. We found ourselves listening to him sing one song from Oasis again and again. I wouldn't mind, but he only knew the chorus. To this day, I still cringe whenever I hear Wonderwall. I've even got my highlights there, big pause.
Pause for applause. Everyone applause! Woo! It gets better.
Alex Rosen was before he went travelling. This is where the happy couple met, I believe. Is this where? Yeah? Yeah, before. Yeah, okay, fine. Be a bit more vocal. Some of you may or may not believe that Alex was our highly regarded employee there.
Alright, mate.
I like the last there, it's good. Importantly, he works on the ranks there and manages a store within months. Laura working more at the same time started to notice Alex more and more. Obviously thinking this guy must have something special running the show so early on. Everything seems to be going so well for Alex, managing a store at such an early age and even an attractive young girl aspiring to him. When all of a sudden, Blues Brand was going to shut down, or liquidation, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, liquidization.
Yeah,
No, that's the word. That's the word. Yeah.
I'm so glad you came, mate.
No.
My next one was going to be not a massive shock as Alex was the manager at the time.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Not wanting to be associated with a loser, Laura quickly went that way and got rid of Alex and the embarrassment that came with it. Luckily, years later, they met again to rekindle their love. Of all places, they met in Chicago. For those of you who don't know, Chicago is a club that played the ultimate cheesy music. The place was terrible. Nevertheless, it brought Alex and Laura back together, so that's the main thing. Now, having the privilege of being chosen to be best man, I thought it was only right to get a happy couple a present. I thought it was a great idea for the picture for them to be framed about the new home, framed, and you could really put up and be proud. After days and days digging through photos on Facebook, I couldn't find anything that was right.
Because you're not on
Alex, you look a bit nervous, mate. I don't know what's in it. Unfortunately, Alex asked me to be, look after Toby when he was away, which is their dog, if you don't know, when they were away on holiday. I thought it was a perfect opportunity to go through their albums and photos while they were away. I managed to find a small album right underneath your bed. Across it was written, "Do not open." I can confirm that it's not for friends or family viewing. I opened it straight away. Despite this, I found a perfect picture.
Oh my God!
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll crack on open it. Let's go.
Oh my God!
I genuinely have no idea what.
I'm scared. Oh my God!
Make it last a bit longer because my speech is literally it.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh my God!
What the fuck?
You look a lot like that pop in the stomach, mate. To be honest, that's pretty much it. In all seriousness, Alex has been a great friend to me over the years. I'm so happy that he's found Laura. They really are perfect with each other, and I'm really, really grateful that he's found her. I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you both for letting me spend this day with you. Sorry, Blake. Again, I'm a little bit drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, to Alex and Laura.
Oh,
Alex and Laura! Woo!
To Jack as well.
Jackie B! Woo! Yeah, buddy! Hey. Coffee, Jack, coffee!
I also want to thank Claire.
Thanks, Claire.
I'm Pete.
Hey.
Yeah, fantastic. I think now we're going to make our way to the middle room. I'm going to cut the cake and things, and then the bar's going to be open. So really, we just crack on from here, really, and get smashed on it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. I hope you